Since the release of Roblox, there has been hundreds of different events. Most events to this day have been pretty awful, and the few that were deemed amazing are still talked about to this day. In this video, I'll be going over the most loved Roblox events, starting off with the event that most people call the best event in Roblox history, the Great Yolktail's Egg Hunt, or otherwise known as the 2018 Roblox Egg Hunt. Every egg hunt Roblox has released has received a lot of love, except one. Nonetheless, these egg hunts were a traditional yearly event by Roblox that started in 2008 and ended in 2020. Out of all these egg hunts, the most loved and remembered one is the 2018 egg hunt. The reason being that this was most of Roblox's players' first egg hunt. Another main factor to the love of the 2018 egg hunt was that the event itself was executed perfectly. The main lobby was simple and easy to navigate. The eggs were well designed and not too difficult to obtain. And last but not least, the storyline of the event was engaging and overall very good. Another thing that makes this egg hunt very loved is that in 2018 Roblox had a very good year overall, not only with games but the community itself. Roblox hasn't released an egg hunt in nearly 5 years. No one really knows why, but many speculate it was due to the negative feedback of the 2020 egg hunt and that Roblox wanted to host sponsored events instead of the classic egg hunts. But not all hope is lost, as there are many rumors of an egg hunt this year, but only time will tell if those rumors are correct. But next up, we have an even more nostalgic and older Roblox event, the Bloxtober 2013 event, also known as the 2013 Witching Hour Halloween event. The Bloxtober events were a series of Halloween Roblox events that ran from 2013 to 2016. These events were story driven and offered many new mechanics that Roblox hadn't seen before. Along with these events, you were also rewarded with many classic hats, but out of the 3 years, the year that stood out the most was the first one, the Witching Hour. This event was exclusive due to being the largest map ever seen. In the Witching Hour, you would find NPCs who gave you quests for multiple rewards. Along these rewards were a set of 31 different plushies and multiple classic hats. The main objective of the event was to defeat the boss, whose goal was to take over the city. As you progressed through the game, you would receive help from NPCs and pets. You could also join the game with early access at the price of 1000 Robux. You would also receive 2 hats, the Deadly Fedora and the Zombie Hetero, which is now a limited item that goes for nearly 5000 Robux. During the event, there was also a 13-day sale in which 13 different gifts could be obtained, with the last one containing the Doomsicar. Sadly, the Bloxtober events were discontinued a few years ago. Next up on the list, we have another popular and well-received event, the Roblox Ready Player One event. This event was sponsored by the Ready Player One movie, which was a movie that consisted of Easter eggs and clues that the players used to escape. Roblox brought this same concept to the platform, but instead they offered a variety of Roblox items as the prizes, with the ultimate prize being the Dominus Venari. The only downside to this was that the Dominus could only be obtained by one player. Nonetheless, thousands of players still tried their best as this event went on for multiple days, and this was due to Roblox making the clues very difficult. But this only made this event more loved as people loved a good challenge. The clues would take you to 5 different games: Jailbreak, Phantom Forces, Mobile Piano, Hexaria, and finally the 2018 Egg Hunt game, which was where you could find the Dominus Venari. The Dominus Venari was acquired by a Roblox player named Roku. While Roku did obtain this Dominus, many players harassed him and tried to frame him as an exploiter. This didn't affect Roku, and to this day he still owns the Dominus. Although the Ready Player One event was a success, Roblox tried to double down on this by making a Ready Player 2 event, which didn't receive the same feedback. But next up on the list, we have an unofficial Roblox event made by a set of popular Roblox YouTubers, RB Battles, specifically the second season of RB Battles. RB Battles was a series where 16 popular Roblox YouTubers would go face to face with each other in a bracket style tournament. The YouTubers would compete in different games to advance in the tournament. What made the second season different to the first one was that the event was actually sponsored by Roblox, which meant players could participate in games and earn Roblox items. Roblox hosted a competition where if you accurately predicted the winner of the tournament, you would win a free item, which doesn't look bad at all. Along this item, you could also participate in games to complete quests which rewarded you with more Roblox items. This made the second RB Battle season very loved, more loved than the third season, which was bigger but introduced a number of problems like glitches and that it wasn't sponsored sponsored by Roblox. Even though Season 3 was sponsored by Walmart, the items were very mid. RB Battles was a yearly event until 2024, when the YouTuber stated that there would probably be no Season 4. And this was due to funding issues, as Roblox would no longer fund RB Battles. While Roblox is very picky with what events to fund, they would fund this next event, and it paid off for them. Heroes of Roblox was a 2017 Roblox event in a superhero themed game. The superheroes in the game would resemble real life characters. The objective of the event was to stop criminals from committing crimes all over the city. You had the opportunity to choose your own superhero out of the 7, which all had unique abilities. You could play the game solo or team up with someone else to complete quests as well. The game was simple and fun, and also offered multiple prize items for completing specific quests. For a while there were rumors of a possible sequel, but sadly a sequel hasn't been announced to this day. You can still play the game without earning prizes if you like by simply searching up Heroes of Robloxia. But unlike every event on the list so far, next up is a fairly new event, the Classic. The Classic is a Roblox event released on May 23rd of 2024. The Classic was an event that consisted of 15 games on Roblox. The objective of the event was for you to obtain badges in every game, which in turn rewarded you with tokens which you could use to obtain items on your Roblox account. This event was well received, as it was the first event in a while that wasn't sponsored and included good items. It was also well received as it gave a wave of nostalgia to old players and showed players how far Roblox has come. The hub was easily the most loved part of this event, as mostly everyone had something good to say about it. It really showed the old look of Roblox, not only in the texture but in the whole map itself. Another thing that made this event better than the most recent ones was that the items you would receive were fairly good. Most of the items that you could redeem were spin-offs of classic hats. Some other bundles and items were also released to the catalog. While they did have a hefty price, these items weren't so bad for the price. For example, you could obtain a recolored Valkyrie for 19,000 Robux, which is cheap compared to the millions of Robux you'd have to spend for the rest. Another cool item was the Diamond Shank, which released for a pricey 40,000 Robux, but if you simply didn't resell the sword at the beginning and kept it, you'd see that it's now worth around 60,000 Robux. And for the prizes you'd obtain for completing challenges, you'd also get cool items like a retextured bucket or even a retextured Kleos hat, which is known to have less than 10 copies and is worth millions of Robux. But lastly on the list, we have the 2018 Hollow Eves event. This was a Halloween event where you would play different games and earn items by completing tasks. The tasks in this event were fairly easy as they didn't require much skill. Players would love this event as it had decent items and good gameplay. Sadly, this was the last seasonal event as Roblox discontinued them after 2018. But in 2024, Roblox brought back a Halloween event. The event itself was pretty lame, but at least Roblox is interested in giving us more events. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, then please consider subscribing and liking the video. Thank you.